Thank you so much for joining me. This is the new year, and it just seems like the time just flew by, okay? What we're talking about today is we're talking about a new year and a new you. What I want to know is, are you going to be sitting here a year from now in the same space that you were in uh, this year? What you gonna do? What you gonna do to do things different? Okay. Um, every year, every year we say we are going to do something different. We gonna be different, and we not gonna be doing the same. We're not gonna be in the same space that we in this year. I just need to know what you're gonna do. So if you want to give me a call, 313-355-6018. Tell me about what you're going to do different. If you have New Year resolutions that you are doing, or even if you don't have no New Year's resolution, whatever it is that you want to talk about, let me know. Let me know. We can talk about it here. You know, this is a safe space. I don't make resolutions. I try not to. I try to just do something that I've always wanted to try, do something different that I've wanted to try, and take it from there. I've learned to swim. Now, I'm not an Olympic swimmer, but I can keep from drowning. I've learned French because I want to go to Paris, and you need French to go to Paris. I've learned how to sew. Now, I'm not a designer, but what I make does stay together long enough for me to wear it, once. I will say that. But I will say this as well. I have learned way more. I know way more about sewing than I've ever known. Okay? So, that being said, what are you going to do? So, like I said, if you want to talk about it, if you have resolutions, if you don't have resolutions, give me a call. Either way, 313-355-6018. We can talk about it. So, every year, people make resolutions, and by February, they have fell by the wayside. So, why is that? Why can't people stick to their resolutions? Is it because they're making stuff too hard for themselves, that they make it too difficult for themselves to stay with something? So these are things that you probably should take into consideration when you are making a resolution. Like, how hard is it going to be for you to keep up with what you've set for yourself? How hard is it going to be? Are you setting yourself up for failure even before you start? These are questions you should probably ask yourself before you set a resolution. And people say, it's said that even if you make a resolution, if you make it, just attempting to do something is better than not doing anything at all. So think about that as well. Even if you say you're going to do it, whether you finish it or not, just the fact that you set a goal for yourself, that alone is worthy of being noted. You know, you tried. And I guess a try is better than not trying, I guess, would be what you would say. So, like I said, what are you going to do to be a better you? How you going to get your shit together this year? Because I know you've said this year after year. This the year, I'm going to get it done this year. I'm going to do things different. We all do. We all say it. And we all do. And, you know, like I said, by February, we have failed at it. You make a resolution, they fall by the wayside, then you feel like you're a failure because you didn't get it taken care of. And again, you should not feel like you failed. You should continue to try. Even if you have a setback, you should pick it back up when you when you feel like it. You should pick it back up and keep trying. Try and try again, as they say. I'm also trying to learn the stock market. So I've learned how to sew, take French, swim. I'm learning the stock market. I think this year I am going to learn how to tap dance. I've been saying it for a while, and this may be the year. I may not be any good at it, but like I said, trying is really just half the battle. If you at least try, I may just come away with sore feet, but I'm going to try. And it's funny because I said that, I put this out in the universe that I wanted to learn how to tap dance. And when I went to the mail a couple of days later, there was a card in there from a tap dance school. So I don't know how the universe knew, but it came, and I'm going to call them soon and see what they're talking about. But I want to say this. If the universe is just sending stuff to the house, I'm looking for $1 million, okay? Yeah. So, I mean, stuff just showing up. I'm looking for $1 million. Maybe that'll show up. I'm putting it out there. So, like I said, what are you going to do? Are you going to just sit around and same spot next year, next January 9th? Are you going to be in the same spot that you are in now, saying the same exact thing that you are saying? Or are you going to get up and try something new? Just try something new. Okay, so now, for the last 3 years or so, we've been using the pandemic as an excuse. I mean, if y'all can go out here and party, and it's a pandemic, you can go out here and do something useful. And sure, the virus held us up from doing some things, but for the most part, we wasn't doing nothing before that. You just use that as an excuse. We've had 2-3 years of not having to do anything. So now, that convenient excuse is over. You weren't doing anything before pandemic, and you need to do something now. We've had 3 years to sit back and do absolutely nothing, and it's time for that to be over. Okay, you're doing the same shit that you was doing pre-pandemic. So, how do you think things are going to be different if you don't make it happen? Like I said, every year you say this is the year it's going to be different, and it start off the same way. I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. When in fact, you know that you ain't going to do nothing. And I'm sorry to say it that way, but that's the unique truth of the matter. And we all know it's true. And again, I ask, how do you expect things to be different if you're going to do things the same way? And I'm going to keep saying that because a lot of you think, oh, yeah, it's going to be different. How? That's the part we need to get to. We need to get to the how, okay? How many Americans will make New Year's or have made New Year's resolutions? Statistics say that an estimated 188.9 million people, adults, say they're determined to change, learn something new, make a lifestyle change, or set a personal goal in an effort to better themselves in the new year. And like I said, experts say at least saying you're making a resolution or that you're going to make a change is a step in the right direction for people that want change in their lives. And of course, they make a resolution. When they make a resolution, they have every intention, every thought that this is something that they can and will do. They truly believe that they are going to do this. They're going to exercise more, save money, eat healthier, get organized, find love, spend more time with family, cultivate better family relationships, better friend relationships, find a new career or do better in their current career, like get a raise or a promotion, some way to make their jobs a little bit better. Or like I said, a different job. Go to school, get that degree that they've always wanted to get. These are the things that people say, but by February, these self-improvement goals that we have set for ourselves, they have fallen by the wayside. And this sets us up, like I said, for believing that we are failures. So it is estimated that as many as 80%, y'all, of the people fail to keep their New Year's resolution by the end of February. And only 8% of the people fulfill the whole year with their resolution. They stick with it the entire year. So don't feel bad if you don't make it. And that's why I don't make resolutions. Sure, I have things I want to do. I absolutely need to save money, lose weight, do better in my career, my family life, and my health. But January 1st shouldn't set a precedent on doing these things. All these things needed to be done before the new year. Okay? Like all of a sudden, January 1, I realized, oh, I need to do these things. I knew I needed to do it last January, February, March, and all the other months. January 1st shouldn't predicate, oh, I'm going to change right now. No, change comes when you change, okay? Don't have to be the first of the year. Sure, that's a motivating factor, but if we're failing by February, how much of a motivating factor is that, you know? So, how do you stick to your resolutions or your changes? Well, first, if you're seeking to change but doing the same thing, there can't be change in your situation. It's not going to work. Putting in the work is mandatory. You can't wish for change or pray for change. You have to do something to achieve change. They say the Lord helps those who help themselves. So, if you don't change the way you do things, things will never change. That is first and foremost. Get up off your ass and do some things. Put the change in, put the work in, okay? And don't try to do it all at once, okay? That's a setup for a failure. It really is. If you're trying to do everything at once, you will fail. You will. You need to set small, attainable goals, okay? And, start with specific micro goals and work from there. That way, you're not bombarding yourself with so much change that it's uncomfortable. You in this for the long haul. So, do little things. So if you look at it like that, saying I'll do a little at a time, you have a better chance at success. Don't try and do everything all at once. Like I know someone that likes to have ice cream and a cigarette after she has sex with her husband. And maybe she should give both of those up. Cigarettes for sure, and the ice cream isn't good for her either because she has diabetes. But I say give up the cigarettes now and slowly give up the ice cream over time. I mean, she did just put in work. She had sex. I'm sure she burnt a few calories while doing that, while having the sex, so she can have some ice cream. And if she gives them both up at once, she's setting herself up for failure. She said, I mean, this is a habit that she's had for forever. And if she's given up all of her favorite things at once, it will have the reverse effect. This way, she's more likely to continue as opposed to thinking how hard it is because she gave up everything, all her favorite things, okay? You're watching Wjzz Cool TV. This is the Unique Truth Show with Sharjay, live streaming on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and X. Like us, follow us, share us, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching Wjzz Cool TV. It's the coolest station in the world. And if you want to talk to me, if you want to tell me about your resolution or you don't have a resolution, 313, the chair clicked. 313-355-6018. Give me a call. I'd love to hear what you're saying, okay, if you set resolutions or if you didn't. You need to set your resolutions for the right reasons. Make resolutions that have a deep importance to you rather than things that are expected of you or what someone else wants you to do. You can't do things for someone else. You have to do things for yourself. Like if you want to eat better, you can, if you want to eat better or exercise, so you can wear your old clothes. Well, that's a goal, and then you're setting two goals. You're eating better, losing weight, so you can get in your clothes. So therefore, you're not buying any new clothes. So that stopped you from spending money. You didn't accomplish two goals right there. You lost some weight, look better, feel better, wearing clothes that you already have, and you don't have to spend no money to buy new clothes. Do not do this, lose the weight or whatever, to please someone else. Do it for yourself, and in that, if you're trying to eat better, make changes for the entire family. Because I remember when I was married and trying to diet, I was making food for them and making food for me, and I should have made a healthier meal for everybody. And that would have took some of the pressure off trying to plan 2 dinners, prepare 2 different dinners every night. Quite naturally, I failed within a few weeks. If I'd have did it the other way, making changes for the entire family, I probably would have been better at it and not failed. And if I had failed, it probably wouldn't have been within a couple of weeks. I probably would have lasted a little bit longer. And I'm not talking about everybody eating salads. I'm talking about adding a salad as opposed to us having rice or bread, a heavy start. We could have had lighter meals. Still a good meal, just everybody is eating the same thing. And maybe as I'm frying their chicken, maybe I could have like baked mine. It would have been the same food, but I was trying to prepare this kind of meal for them, and salad and lean this for me, and it just didn't work. Like I said, I lasted about 3 weeks, if that long, okay? And it was a lot of food I was buying too. So document your process. How to stay focused on goals if you don't, it's hard to stay focused on goals if you don't see yourself making any progress. Write down your successes and challenges. This can help you stay focused on keeping your resolutions. Even small progress, like you only ate half a bag of cookies as opposed to the whole bag of cookies. Yeah, I mean, it's still progress. You probably shouldn't eat the cookies anyway, but if you normally eat a whole bag of cookies and you only ate half of them this time, that is progress. You know, not very good progress, but still progress. Yeah, so little goals, little progress, whatever you need to tell you to do you better, to be a better you, then yeah. Practice patience and forgiveness. Even with the best of intentions and motivations, you come down on yourself. It's all too common to lose sight of resolution when life gets hectic and you have other things to do. You have kids and work and a spouse all clamoring for your time. All these things coming at you will make you lose your focus, and sometimes the people in your life don't make it easy. You just have to take those moments that you need to do you, okay? Don't feel guilty for taking time for yourself. You just can't. It takes time to make lasting changes and to make your resolution a reality. So you need to do what you need to do in order for you to get to where you need to be, okay? You need to schedule time to achieve your goals. With busy schedules and competing interests, chances are that you schedule in time for work tasks and family obligations, but not for yourself. So make this year the year that you schedule in time for yourself, okay? For your resolutions. You have stuff that is important to you. Make yourself a priority as well. Like I said, you have to take the time to do you. This might be, you might feel guilty for that, but you shouldn't. And it's time to focus on yourself. Self-care. That's a new thing that popped up over the last couple of years. Oh, self-care. Well, take self-care. And self-care and exercise. And exercise is self-care because it's for your health. And exercise is the best thing for mental health. It clears the mind. It releases... produces the same hormone as having an orgasm. Yes, having an orgasm, dopamine. It's the same orgasm. No, it is not the same thing, but still a benefit, and you will feel better after you get through. And you know what? I always say, exercise will keep that thing hard and that kitty wet. So, exercise, okay? Yeah. Do that for yourself. Like I said, it produces dopamine, which is the same feeling you have when you have an orgasm. No, it's not the same thing, but it's still beneficial. And if you're exercising, it improves your stamina, okay? So that's something to think about as well. It's going to improve your stamina. So, yeah, I'm not saying go out here running every day. Water aerobics is really good. Exercise. It's easy on your body, easy on your joints. Not just the old people do it, young people do it. We've had pregnant women in the class. I take water aerobics, and when I have the time to go, I go all year round, winter, summer, spring, fall, whatever. We've had pregnant women in there. There are men in the class. It's an easy workout, but you are working out. Trust and believe, you are working out. You're not just in the water splashing around. You getting in a true workout, and you can lose weight and lose inches and stuff really quick with that class. And a lot of the schools and the rec centers have them, and it's reasonable. It's a majority of them are real reasonable. Okay, you can embrace the buddy system. One of the biggest mistakes people make when setting New Year's resolution is trying to achieve them alone. Having a buddy alongside you who has similar goals or simply wants to support you can make a huge difference in whether you achieve your resolutions or not. I know when I have a walking partner and they call and I be trying to cancel, like, no, I'm not going today. I don't feel like it. And they be like, no, you going. You're not going to just sit in the house. We said we was going to do this. And I've had to do that for people. They just not doing it for me, because sometimes I'll be up and at them and sometimes they don't. So we help each other achieve those goals. And we go, let's say I go and I do feel better afterwards, so find a friend to work out with. And if you have a significant other, make them get up and go with you too. They can use the benefit, and then you all have time together. You can talk, and you're out in the open, and and getting some fresh air, and it's good for him too. Don't just let them, I'm not going to say him, because I know some guys that walk and their wives don't walk with them. Get them to go with you. If I had a significant other, I'd be trying to do everything I could with them. Walk. Now I know sometimes you need your space away from them. Okay, I understand that. I've been there. But for the most part, I want to walk with my spouse or my significant other, and that's what they're there for. When I do get somebody he don't know, we got bikes to ride, walks to take. It's just what I want to do, and therefore take them with you, and they'll be healthy too. Because again, I say the benefit of exercise is it will keep that thing hard, and it will keep that kitty wet. Okay, and you'll look good and you'll feel better. All right. So slow down and meditate. It's easy to get caught up in the hustle and excitement of the new year. We just came off of Christmas. We had all this stuff to do, running around, shopping, cooking. People in and out the house. So that excitement and that hustle and bustle of the new year, you can lose sight of why you set a resolution to begin with in the first place. You set a resolution to try to do a little bit better in the new year, and to have a better lifestyle. So stick to it. Keep hold on, my computer. Okay, I'm sorry. Sometimes modern technology just does what it wants to do. All right. People who stick to their resolutions tend to be good at slowing down the pace of life, which allows for greater mental clarity. So stay focused on what it is that you're trying to do and what it is you're trying to achieve. And if you keep that, keep your goals and what it is you're trying to do and want to do, and the outcome that you're looking for, it'll help you to succeed. It will give you what you're looking for in the long run. So if you keep it in your head, you'll get to that goal. That's what I'm trying to say. If you keep your goal in focus and keep focused on it, you will, and stay focused, you will get to that. You will succeed. And that's something you need to do. Stay focused. Don't give up. These are tips to help you try to get to that. Because I make the joke, everybody falls by the wayside by February. It's a joke. It doesn't have to be like that. You can make it, you can be part of that 8% that makes it to the end of the year with your achievement. And like I said, set small, micro attainable goals. Like, I want to lose 3 pounds this month. And when you do, reward yourself for your achievements. Now, that don't mean go out here and eat a whole bunch of crap and gain the 3 pounds back. So don't do that, because that's defeats the purpose. But reward yourself. Resolutions don't shouldn't be all about hard work and no fun. That's why it's important to reward yourself. So if you have made reward yourself for your achievements, no matter how big or how small. If you've stuck to your resolution of, say, saving a set amount for the month, like say you want to save $1,000 a month, and for the past 3 months you've done that, treat yourself. Buy something small that you've been wanting for a long time, or go someplace where go to some of the places that you haven't been going, which is why you've been saving the money. So, like, if you go out to dinner every 2 days and you spend $50, $60, and you start saving that money, and you don't go there, spend the 50 this one time, okay? You haven't been there, go treat yourself. Now, I have done that, not saved $1,000, but let's say I stop going someplace spending this money, and then when I go get it or whatever, if it's a food item, it don't even taste the same. I've lost the taste for it. So now I don't need to go there no more, because I don't even like it no more. So do something for yourself as a reward. And remember this, you can't always have what you want all the time. Needs come first, and getting your hair and nails done, or that fancy $5 coffee all the time, is not a need. And after a while, that shit starts to add up. 10 of those $5 coffees equal up to $50. If you buy one every work day, that's $110 that you're spending every month. That's over $1,300. Yeah, over $1,300 for the year, and that's a nice vacation. You know that and then you always talking about, I wish I could go on vacation. You could, if you stop drinking that $5 latte, and they cost more than that. I think a small latte costs $6.50. Okay, so think about that. If you save that money, readjust your priorities. Yeah, you might want your little coffee, but you can make a latte at home for $3. Actually, for $60, less than that, you can make a latte every day of the month at home, as opposed to spending $60 every 10 days for a latte. Yeah. So I know people that drink a pop every day out of the vending machine. That's $2.50. I think a 8-pack only costs $4. Go buy the 8-pack. So even if you're not giving it up, just buy it. Find a better way to get it. That's a main thing with me. Find a better way to get what you need. Therefore, if you do that and what you want, and then you're having it, but you're just having it at a lower price. So you're saving money. Just do it different to save the money. Like I said, you can also put that money in a Christmas account and use it for your Christmas shopping every year. Use it to buy a Christmas present or two. You're watching Wjzz Cool TV, live streaming on Facebook, YouTube, X, and Twitch. Like us, follow us, share us, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching Wjzz Cool TV, coolest station in the world. You put that money in a Christmas account. You got $1,300 or whatever at the end of the year. That's your Christmas shopping money. And you also can buy a present or two every month. And by December, you are done. That's how I try to do it. I get a few little things in. For the most part, though, I start my Christmas shopping the day after Christmas. It makes it easier for me. And this is just a thought. Make it easier to get and have things you want and things you need. So, because Christmas is coming every year. Every year it's coming. It comes every year at the same time, December 25th. There is no reason, barring some acts of an issue, something going on in your home, you lost a job, blah, 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 something like that. But there is no reason why you can't have a good Christmas if you take your time and buy it all through the year, okay? And it doesn't have to be anything big. Just don't wait till the last minute to do it. Something you want to say? Talk to me. Have a question? 313-355-6018. I would love to hear what you have to say. Okay. Ask others in keeping your New Year's resolution. Ask others to keep you accountable. People who stick to their resolution ask others to help them so that it's more difficult to fall back into bad habits. If they're smoking, don't, no, you can't smoke around me. No, you can't go. No, you can't have an ashtray. No, don't go outside and smoke. Hold them account. Take the cigarette from them. Whatever you have to do. If they're smoking and you don't let them smoke around you, that's one less cigarette that they've had or two less cigarettes. You can be in my company, but you can't smoke around me. You can't smoke in my house. If you ask me to help you. That's what I'm saying. I'm not that mean of a person that you can't have a cigarette in my house. Just don't blow the smoke in my face, okay? And it points out to them that you said you were going to quit smoking, and around me you're going to quit smoking, okay? Then try to be around them all the time. But when you ask somebody to help hold you accountable, it's more difficult to fall back into for them to fall back into their bad habits. And tell as many people as you feel comfortable with what your resolutions are, and encourage them to check in with you periodically for updates on your progress. Someone I know helps people with their diets by knocking food out of their hands. Now, if she did that to me, I'd punch her. But if it's something that they shouldn't be eating, and they let her do it, so that's how they work it out. And yeah, it helps because she's holding them accountable, and that's what they need. All right? So I wouldn't want her to do that to me, but yeah, that's what she does to them. So these are ways that you can keep your resolutions if that's what you want to do. Like I said, I don't make resolutions myself. I just try to learn something. Always, what is that? Always be learning, and that's what I try to do. Like I said, it might be tap dance. I may just come away with some sore feet, but I think I'm going to try it. Just to, see what it does, and if I like it. I've been saying that for like the last 15 years or so, that I wanted to learn how to tap dance. Couldn't find a class, but now, like I said, the card came to the house, and the universe sent it because I never reached out to these people, nothing. It just popped up in my, like I said, I was serious about doing it this year. And 2 days later, the card was in my mailbox. It was mailed to me. And again, I say, I'm serious about that $1,000,000. So if stuff is just showing up to the house, I would like for $1,000,000 to just show up at the house. Okay. So, all right. So, coming up in the next few weeks, I will be helping us get ourselves together. All of January, we will be talking about, ways to be healthier and the benefits of getting in shape and eating right. And don't think that I'm just on here talking about y'all. I'm talking about myself as well. Well, I'm not just talking about what you aren't doing right or how you're not making a change. I too will be putting myself out there. I too will be putting in the work to get something done, even though it's not a resolution, because like I said, I wasn't just fat on January 1st. I have been fat all year, and I need to lose weight too. So, and that's a goal of mine. And you can hold me accountable as well. If you see me out on the streets, doing something I don't have any business doing, like, hey, you see me with an ice cream, like, hey, I thought you wanted to lose weight. Call me out. If you feel I need to be talked about, call me. Talk about me. I don't care. 313-355-6018. If you think I'm full of crap, and like I said, I need to be called out, do so. I do not have a problem with that. We're in this together. I need to get my shit together also. If we want more in 2024, we need to do more, okay? It's going to take more. You can't, like I said, none of us, myself included, we can't just sit here and be like, I'm going to change. I'm going to do, but you're not doing nothing to achieve that change. That's the issue. It's not that people don't say, they want to make a resolution or they're trying to do something different, they're doing the same shit that they've been doing and wondering why nothing has changed. And I keep saying that because that's an issue. Nobody is doing what they claim that they want to do. And you can't wish for it, or pray for it. You have to do the work. Put in the work. Let's get our shit together for 2024. Let's all be better off in our lives and our marriages, our families, our relationships, our communities, and our family situations, in our work careers. I know people that go to work and they hate their job. Find another one. Don't just sit there and complain. Find another damn job. And I really don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear people complain. I don't want to hear people talk negative about stuff. Because words bring actions. If you talk negative and be negative, everything around you is you're bringing in negativity. Everything around you is going to be negative. You need to stop that. Change your thinking, change your way of doing things, change the words that you speak. Only speak prosperity and happiness and joy and love and peace. If you speak those things, you will bring those things. Gratitude. If you speak gratefully, that's what will come to you. 2024, a lot of people have been saying this to me. I ain't taking that no more. I ain't doing. Those are the people that I believe. The ones that have made up in their mind that things are going to be different. I'm not taking that no more. I'm not doing it like that no more. That's the only way that you're going to get to something different. I don't want to hear you talking about, oh, I wish it was. Wish nothing. Get up off your ass and do something, and then you will have something different and better. And I hate to keep harping on this, but I'm telling you, people talk like that, and I don't get why they think it's going to be a difference. If you want more in 2024, you're going to have to step it up. That's just the bottom line. You're going to have to step it up to get to where you need and want to be. And not just you, everybody. Myself included. Yeah, I have slacked off on things that I need to be doing. No more, because I'm trying to get my bag for 2024. I'm trying to get where I want to be. And if you with me, and we can do this together. I will help you in any way, shape, or form that I can. I'm not going to give you my money because I don't really have none, but I can tell you where to go to get some money, how to get a job. Oh, yeah, I got you on that. But I don't just give money away. So, yeah. But anything other than that, I can help you. I can tell you where to get some food. I can tell you where to get some clothes. I can tell you where to get some schooling. I can tell you where to get a job. All of that. I got you on that part. So, anytime you want to tell me something, call me out, or if you need help with something, hit me up on my Facebook pages. I have 3 of them. Unique Truth with Sharjay. Let's just stick with that one. Hit me in my DMs. I get DMs from everybody. People telling me they like me. People telling me they don't like me. I don't care. Say what you want to say. Tell me what you want. Tell me what you need. We can figure it out together. If I don't know, I will look it up and help you find it. I can't make it no better than that for you. I ain't gonna do it for you, and I can't want it for you, but I can help you get it. And if you put in the effort, I got the rest of it. I can help you. 313-355-6018. That's the number here. That's the number where you can talk to me. And if I can't help you, maybe somebody in my audience can help you. My audience is global. If I don't know about it here, maybe somebody in Arizona know it. Okay? Maybe somebody in DC know it. Because I got people that check me out there. They might know what I don't know. We can work it out together. That's what I want to do. That's what I want to use this platform for. I want to use this platform to help people. Okay? In February, we will be talking all about love. Finding love, looking for love, what to do when you do find the love. And no, I'm not an expert because I need some of those answers to those questions as well. Okay? I'm not looking, but I ain't running from it either. Okay? So that's what we're doing in February. We'll be talking with members of the opposite sex. If you've got questions for them, anything you want to know from the men, we will be working on getting some answers for you. Because there's some stuff that, you know, we just don't know. And in order for us to get along, we need to talk with one another and find out. And yeah, I'm going to try to do that for us. Get us some of those answers. So if there's something you have always wanted to ask somebody, this a male from this will be your time. And I think we should take advantage of these, because if you don't ask, you can't figure out what somebody else is thinking, male or female, whatever sex it is. You can't figure out. Ask a question. You may think you know the answer, and you probably don't, because I know it's a lot of stuff I don't know the answer to, and I'm going to get some answers in February, okay? March, we will be doing Money March, where we'll be talking about our side hustles, our grinding and starting new businesses, how they did it, how they turned, how you can do it, how some people turned their side hustle into a full-time job, and now they work for themselves, and they doing pretty good. And no, it's not easy. It's not easy to work a full-time job and do a side hustle. But I know people that have done it, and that are doing it, and they making pretty decent money at doing it. And I know people that have turned their side hustle into a full-time business, and she's doing pretty well at it, and the product is good. And let me say this, and I will say this again. If your side hustle, if you're doing something, but you half-ass doing it, or you're not as good as you think you are in it, you need to find somebody honest. And even if you have to do it anonymously, because your friends will lie to you and tell you, oh yeah, you're doing a good job, and you're not. And we need to stop that. If that person is selling dinners, but they can't cook, please tell them to stop. Please, stop lying to them, because that's not doing them any justice. That's a disservice to them. And yeah, it's wrong. And you're putting it on other people who listen to you, listen to your comments on Facebook, you telling them that their food is good, and then that person comes along and buys a dinner, and that's the nastiest crap ever, or whatever. Or if that person can't do hair properly, and you're telling them, girl, you did good on that hair, and you did not. Don't do that. Please don't do that. Tell that person the truth. And another thing, if you have a business and I call you to attain your services and you don't call me back, or you don't show up for the appointment, I no longer am going to do business with you. And I don't understand it. You say you're a plumber, a carpenter, electrician, trainer, whatever, but you don't call nobody back. You're not that damn busy that you can't call. You can, even if you are, you can say, hey, I don't have time for any more clients right now. Don't do that. You will not be in business long if you do that. Okay, I'm sorry. I did not mean to go off on that tangent. Like I said, I know it's not easy to have a side hustle and to work a regular job, but people do it all the time, okay? And yeah, if that's something you want to do, if you want to make that little money, I'll support people in their side hustle all day long. Just make sure your product is good, on point, and you are good and on point. And we good, and you can make money that way, okay? Whatever it is, we're going to talk about it. We also have a book event in the works, and we will be looking for vendors and authors to participate in this event, so stay tuned for that. Check out our Wjzz Cool TV book club page for updates and books we will be talking about, okay? You're watching Wjzz Cool TV. This is the Unique Truth Show with Sharjay. We're live streaming on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and X, and all top social media platforms. Like, follow, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching Wjzz Cool TV. It's the coolest station in the world, okay? Okay, so if you want to be a guest on my show, or if you want to be a sponsor or advertise on my show, reach out to me on my new Unique Truth Facebook page, or on the Wjzz Cool TV Facebook page. If you want to host a show, reach out to the station on that page, on the Wjzz page as well. And you know, I come on here and and say uh, mm, say stuff, and I know sometimes y'all think that I'm harsh or whatever, but I'm not. Uh, Sometimes we need to hear stuff how stuff needs to be said. My grandkids say I don't have a filter. Well, I told them life doesn't have a damn filter. And if you don't learn it from me and I don't tell you how it is, I'd be doing you a disservice, because you will get out there in the world and the world will eat you up. But if I told you and you kind of looking for stuff that I told you. Not anything bad, just life in general. Um, you have to, sometimes you have to hear stuff truthfully, okay? And that's what this show is. And as we go into this new year, okay, let's have a blessed and prosperous happy new year, filled with nothing but love and joy and peace, and all the good things that we want. May the good Lord shine on us with his favor, mercy, grace, and keep us safe and free from harm and all our families. And I want to say, I truly do appreciate y'all, for being here. You guys have been rocking with me for the past few years, all through pandemic, and I can do this. I do this for y'all. I do this for y'all. And I want to talk about things that make us better, that help us, and all help us all. That help us all. Not just me, not just you, everybody. Anybody that you needs my help. This is a judgment-free space. No judgment here. Anything you want to talk about, I'm here to help you in any way I can. And that's what I want to use this platform for, to help us all. That is my goal. I try to find stuff that we all can benefit from. And sometimes when people hear the truth, they don't like it. But you know what? What you gonna say? What you gonna do? Truth hurts. And unique truth is about, people think that, oh, nobody is going through what I'm going through. That's not true. Everybody is going through the same type of shit. Your neighbor might be going through it, but they don't talk about it. And if we don't talk about it, then we don't know about it. And the more we know, the more we can do to help each other. And I tell y'all about myself. I don't tell y'all all my business, but I tell y'all a lot of my stuff. I got problems, I got issues, but I fight through. And some of y'all reach out and say, hey, it's okay. And I say that to you. It's okay that you have problems. Life sometimes is just one big cluster of problems, but we deal with it together, and then it's not that big of an issue. And again, I say you need to do something different in order to have something different. And that's really just the bottom line. If we get to that, if we do that, I think we'll be okay. And like I said, something you need, you want me to help you, call me. 313-355-6018, or reach out on my Facebook page, and I'll try to help you there. Okay? So, that being said, thank you so much for joining me. I do appreciate y'all in every way, shape, or form. And, reach out and we can work this out together. I'm here for y'all, and whether y'all believe it or not, y'all here for me. Okay? I do this for y'all. All right? So, thanks for joining me. Join me next Tuesday at 8 p.m. on Wjzz Cool TV. Bye for now.